It is time once again to check in with our resident sports hippie, Jake Garegnani, who loves exploring San Diego for fun things to do. Things like flying in a stunt airplane, or jumping out of one, or swimming with sharks. But tonight, Jake is slowing things down. He is finding his center with paddleboard yoga. So let's float along. Let's go grooving with Garegnani.
You know, I am one of those people that really loves to slow down and enjoy every moment in life. But sometimes you really need the appropriate space to be able to do it.
Practicing yoga out on the water, you find a connection with nature without being inside of a studio with walls.
We're off in the water.
It adds a whole other element. So it forces you to use muscles that you don't normally use. It helps you be really present, and just being out in nature, it's very relaxing, but it's also very challenging, and it's just awesome.
Good, we'll find our way through chaturanga again as you come halfway. Inhaling to upward facing dog.
So we have classes for all levels, lots of modifications. So if you've never done yoga, you've never paddled, you'd be totally good.
Begin to allow the water to just kind of gently rock you and lull you so that you can find yourself in a nice space of peace, a space of calm.
So even if you came and you were some 500-hour amazing yogi, you would still be super challenged, even with the person who's never done yoga or paddled before.
It's just so soothing. Even if it's the waves are coming, it's just you go with this flow of calmness, and it's just wonderful.
You know what? I had such a fantastic time today out here at Floating Yogis. You just get a different perspective out here on the water.
Yes, there is a chance, a small chance that you will go in the water because you are on the water, but the likelihood is very small.
Let me try again, coming in 3, 2, 1.
You most likely won't go in, but if you're going to your edge and playing a little bit, you might.
You know what? Ah!
Oh my goodness, it's cool!
If you'd like to follow along on Jake's shenanigans, you can find him on Facebook, Jake Garegnani, CBS 8, Twitter and Instagram at Jake Garegnani. And if you have an idea for Jake, he's always looking forward to trying new things. Simply email him at groovin@kfmb.com.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with the balance and coordination at the headstand.
Yes.
On the paddleboard.
Without
and
a doubt.
Almost makes up for the skateboarding episode.
I agree. He'd been practicing that move in our offices all week long, and then finally went out and did it on a paddleboard and did it pretty well.
I'm just glad
until he lost it.
I'm just glad to be able to say the kid's all wet.
He also posted video of himself running in the rain. That's our Jake.
That's Jake.
Microclimate forecast coming up next.